Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining the top 5 poker pitfalls and how you can avoid them. Hey guys, Poker Mindset and Performance Coach, Adam Carmichael here. Over the past 2 years, I've worked with hundreds of poker players in all different formats, from high stakes to low stakes. I've identified some common patterns that allow some to succeed and that trip some people up. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you 5 key pitfalls that you need to avoid and how you can avoid them. Now, if you like this video, please give a subscribe, drop a like, so I know that you like this content and I can produce more high quality stuff for you. The first key mistake that poker players make is thinking that poker is just a strategy game. What I mean by this is it takes many components to succeed in poker. You need a great mindset, great emotional control. You need to constantly be learning and improving. You need to work on yourself so much off the tables in order to have success in poker. Now, when I first got into poker, I thought it was just learn the maths, learn the strategies, and implement. I didn't realize how much I needed to grow as a person to deal with everything poker throws at you. Now, I'm sure everyone watching this has been on a downswing. I'm sure every one of you has faced some really tough times in poker, and it's challenged you to your core of who you are. And if you are able to grow and get past that, you're able to go to the next level and learn the next strategies to go on. I think a lot of players get stuck just caught up in solvers, caught up in strategy, and they don't work on themselves enough, and as a result they can never go further. So poker is more than just a strategy game. It's a full personal development crash course. You need to strengthen your mindset, strengthen your habits, strengthen your routines, learn emotional controls so that you can get the best out of yourself, so that you can implement those high level strategies in game. So that's the first one. The second pitfall that poker players fall into is getting complacent. They have some initial success, they have a bit of a comfortable lifestyle, they have some good results for a while, and they start to think, yes, solve poker, easy game, and they predict that they're going to be able to continue to keep beating the games to a high win rate. And as soon as you get complacent, that's when you're on the slippy slope downhill. Now, what's really, really interesting, I work with a lot of high stakes guys, and the common trend that they all have in common with each other is they all have an almost underlying fear that they might not be as good as they think they are, or that they might not know as much as they think they do. So this plays out by they study a lot more, they work on their game a lot more, they're always thirsty for more knowledge because they have this fear that perhaps they're not good enough. And these are the best players of the best, and they have that feeling. Whereas guys who get stuck in low stakes and mid stakes, they generally don't have that. They get to a decent level and all of a sudden they're like, game solved, tick, done it, I'm good at this game. And as soon as you get that complacency, whether it's because you've had a month's good results or a year's good results, that's when things start to unravel. So you've got to never get complacent, always have that beginner's mindset, always be trying to learn and grow. And the best guys in the world keep this mindset continuously, where other players start to rest in their laurels. The third pitfall is having no end goal. What I mean by this is a lot of poker players get into poker to achieve success, make lots of money, create freedom, but they haven't really thought much about what that means. Like, what would you do if I give you $1 million? What would you do if you had more freedom in your life? And you need clarity on that end goal if you want to keep pushing and keep striving. So for poker, you've got to decide where it's taking you. For some people, it's to travel the world. Some is create financial freedom. Some people just have security for your family, but you've got to be real crystal clear of where the end goal is. And so many players, when I challenge them on this, they don't have clarity. They have a rough idea of, yeah, make $500,000, create financial freedom, but they don't think about what that would look like and what it would take to get there. So creating a clear vision of the future is so important. You've got to go beyond money. You've got to think why you want the money, what lifestyle you want to live, what experiences you want to have. When I work with players, I always set goals in multiple areas. That's poker, that's your finances, that's your health and fitness, that's your relationships. It's all the important areas of your life, and thinking about what life are you trying to create through poker. And poker is a great stepping stone to create any outcome you want, really. Amazing financial opportunities, but amazing lifestyle and travel opportunities, amazing opportunities to meet new people and build a community around like-minded people. But you've got to decide what that vision of the future looks like. So getting clarity in the end goal is going to keep you motivated and keep you pushing. Which leads nicely to the next one. The fourth pitfall is burning out. So many players burn out because they don't look after their health, they don't look after their recovery, and they don't keep themselves fueled. So if you just play poker all the time, study all the time, have bad sleep habits, bad stress management, you're going to burn out. It's just a matter of time. It's not an if, it's a when game. So you've got to always be looking after yourself, and I think poker players are really bad at this in general, but you've got to come up with habits and routines that fuel you. So the first element of not burning out is psychological. How do you unwind? How do you de-stress? Make sure you've got good, healthy relationships. You're spending time outdoors. Poker players neglect all of these. And also your lifestyle and your physical health. How do you look after yourself? How much exercise do you do? How much What foods do you put in your body? All these things like stop you burning out. And most poker players don't do this well, and they end up burning out and then trying to recover. It's so much easier to prevent a burnout than to recover and pick up the pieces. So yeah, the lifestyle, how you basically handle yourself as a poker player off the tables is going to play a big impact on whether you burn out. When you burn out, you're not used to the tables, you're not used to those around you, so you've got to cultivate a way to look after yourself first before you start striving to pursue big goals. And the fifth pitfall is the inability to adapt. Now, poker is a fast-moving market. It always has been. It's getting faster and faster the way it changes. But you've got to be able to adjust to the climate, and every year, almost every 6 months, it's almost a new approach is needed to excel in the game. Now, when you have success in poker over a period of time, it's easy to go, oh, what I've done is going to keep working. But the news check is what got you to where you are won't get you to the next level. So you've got to be always adapting strategies, adapting your approaches, adapting the way you study, the way you learn, using the newest tools, the newest strategies in order for you to continually level up. And I think a lot of players, especially who've got a lot of experience, like 3, 4, 5 to 10 years experience in poker, a lot of them get bad at adapting to solvers coming out, which just changed everything. If you didn't go with that wave, you get left behind. So the inability to adapt to the market, inability to adapt to changes in the climate, and thinking what you've done is going to be good enough to get you success in the future. So you've got to be able to adapt. You've got to be able to change your approaches to meet the changing climate and capitalize on the new technologies, the new solvers, the new ways of improving that come out. Because right now you can learn poker exponentially quicker than you've ever been able to. Anyone still going through just hand histories and just going through like basic stuff, and they're not working with solvers, they're not doing database analysis, looking at player pool tendencies, they're not going to get to that higher level. So you've got to use all the tools available, and you've got to be able to adapt. So yeah, I think a lot of poker players, especially ones who maybe got into poker before solvers, they're most likely not going to adapt, and that really handcuffs them. So those are the 5 main ones. There's obviously many pitfalls that you can fall into. Work with hundreds of poker players. These are the 5 I find to be the most common. If you have any other ones that you feel like are common burnouts or common pitfalls that you've experienced, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from that. And if you enjoyed this video and maybe you can relate to any of these pitfalls, you'll love the free training series I've just made for you guys. So it's called How to Become Unstoppable in Poker and in Life. And it basically solves all these problems for you. It teaches you how to optimize your performance, your mindset, and your lifestyle. It's completely free. It's in the description. Just click on the link and I'll send it straight to your email. So thanks for watching this. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, and thanks for tuning in.